Okay. Cool, cool. All right. That should be everything. Stream should be running now. Oh, all right, cool. All right, hello?
Hi,
Hello!
how are you?
Good, good. Okay, so we got you on chat.
Alright.
All the, all one people watching the stream should be able to hear you. You know, actually, two, three, a few. Oh, I do not have the right mod list. I forgot to update. Okay, well, we're gonna do that on stream, I guess. Okay. Let's see. What? All the updates are on the thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, is it just
Just
so?
sort by plastic modified
Yeah,
and get the
yeah.
ones that are.
Should be no, actually, I think I think I haven't updated since, because I'm pretty sure I didn't have the fancy fountain pass. Let me check that. I do. Okay, so that means I need to grab the ones from July 14th onward. Okay.
Alright.
Do 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 do. Well, this is gonna take a bit.
Rip. Oh well.
do 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 do. Well, there's not really many people watching right now,
At least.
but
Hmm?
there's not really many people watching right now, but for the benefit of like just stream archives, if nothing else, do you want to explain what's going on here?
Alright.
So like,
Yeah. This is a server that I help run. Yeah. Nixie's gonna be playing on a server that I help run. We're using a custom mod pack with the Fabric mod loader.
mhm,
They're mostly small mods, a lot of mods that add decorative stuff, a few like little automation mods.
mhm.
Not like any big tech mods yet, because big tech mods don't really exist yet. There's a couple,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Oh, it's kind of hanging on. Oh, well, it was getting stuck at like some. It looked like 15%, but then it just suddenly finished. So okay, I guess we're done downloading that. So hold on, check. So I do not have a version of Dining Gear. Don't need to update that. Don't need to delete that to update. Fabric API I need to update. Uh, Materialization needs an update. Delete that one. Blockus. And I have skill check, right? Yeah, so I'll delete that one. And that should be everything. Yepperoni. Okay, cool. Now let's swing this back over to this window. Or monitor, whatever. It's a thing.
Yeah. I'm happy to announce that the new skill update finally makes the wall cling stuff usable.
Sweet. Yeah, that's good to hear. You figured out all the glitches with it?
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
great news. I saw that.
Yeah. Like the snapping glitch, like there were three main glitches. One was like the snapping thing,
Mhm.
two was multi-jump,
Yep.
and three was that you could get stuck on water sometimes.
I hadn't encountered that one. I had encountered glitching through blocks when you were on corners.
Hmm.
The
Yeah,
whole
I fixed
like
that.
the whole weird flickering thing I sent you a video of.
Yeah, no, that was part of the corner snapping, or part of the snapping bug,
Oh
actually.
yeah, of course. That makes sense that they would be related. Yeah.
So the thing it does is it snaps you next to the wall, so it actually seems like you're clinging onto it.
Mhm.
But I was snapping in the wrong axis.
Ah,
So it
that'll do it.
in so for north and south, which should be snapping on X, it was snapping on Z. And for east and west, it was snapping on X.
So that's why it
That's
looked
good
like you were
stuff.
always. So that's why it looked like you were always going sideways when you when you stepped
Yep.
to the wall. Oh,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
And then
Okay.
for the multi-jump, before I added in the current way to level check, I had put the if you have the skill check level in the if else for if you were at a lower Z position than the last time you wall jumped when you were on the same wall. So, and I did that with an or accidentally.
Yes, classic.
I am actually considering bringing that functionality back just for like maybe like a high level, so
Yeah,
that
that
once you get to a high enough thief level, you can just vault up walls.
that would be neat, actually.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that. Maybe it could be an optional feature.
Mhm.
Could be a config thing, you know. Anyway, I am logging in to.
Hello.
Yep, joining. Loading. Here we go.
Ah.
Okay, and hello. And yes, this is the house I built near the very beginning.
Hello.
And this spawn area is called Toe Town because it's so we're
We've had.
I so
Let's
okay.
assume the border.
Oh yeah, the border. I'll go. You can stay here so that Anne doesn't get
Yeah.
confused about where everyone is. So we generated the spawn chunks of this world before we added the world gen mod. So basically the world gen for the with the mod we're doing is entirely different or different enough that there's a hard border. So what you're gonna see here is well a hard border. Um, it's just there's one thing and then immediately there's another thing. Just a line cutting through the landscape. And we are going to make this part of the lore of the world because that's more fun than generating a whole new one. And so I've got these. I for some reason I decided to start naming things with these weird like Wizard of Oz references. So Toe Town is like Toto. We're not in Kansas anymore, and then there's another town over that way called Yellow Brick, which is what I was working on last time I was here. But a fair few things have happened since I last logged in. And Mary was going to show me
Alright.
something she was working on. Oh, also let me show you. Let me show you the map. Just yep. All right, let's go.
Alright.
Do do. So what kind of thing have you made? Ooh, lanterns. Some sort of path.
Lanterns are very cheap and I love them.
Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, neat.
I'm making a house in the forest.
Yeah, it looks nice. I don't think I've seen these bricks before. What model are you from?
They're mossy bricks from Faber Blocks.
Oh, nice. How do you make those? Just same way you make a mossy cobblestone, basically.
Yeah, over here.
Windows. I prefer to have Linux on the side of my house.
God, you're a fucking nerd.
I know. It's not. It's funny because it's not even true. We totally use Windows.
Yeah.
Windows 7 even.
Yeah, I am hopefully gonna keep working on this sometime.
Yeah, it looks nice. I
Yeah.
am probably gonna head back over to Yellow Brick. Have you seen the tavern in person yet?
Yeah, it's really cute.
Oh, thank you. Oh, the squid just died there.
Rip.
Well, free ink, I guess.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
I
squid.
am gonna go out mining because we need more bluestone.
All right, good luck. Have fun. or whenever I type out the acronym for that, I always kind of
Yeah.
imagine it being pronounced as a word, and it's like it just sounds like some sort of noise, gloof, just gloof.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that would be. Oh, good, my boat's still here. Okay, yeah. So the quickest way to yellow brick is arguably around the river here. Oh yeah, that's right, materialization tools. I
Yeah,
forgot.
they're now working.
Yeah, yeah, I'll make some of those once
The
I'm back. Oh, that's Anne's place, by the way. Or
Yeah,
Anne and
apparently there's a mega axe which takes half a stack of ingots to make, but is very worth it.
is it like the lumber axe from Tinker's Construct, basically?
But more.
But more.
Like that's
I'm
what it
listening.
seems like to me.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got a little fishing hut here. Just like a fisher, just someone who lives here, fish. I got a little path over this way, and it is still very much a work in progress. I've only got like 2 established buildings, and they're kind of far away from each other, but I have a sort of vague sense of where other things are going to go. This is the tavern here. It's got some tables and chairs, and a little brewery back here. And I just made this with like soul sand under a couple blocks of water here, and these barrels look pretty good in a brewery, right? And then up here, there's just a bunch of crates and a bed, and also some crafting blocks. Oh yes, okay. So, yeah, on my map here, I just have 2 main points basically. I have one for the river sort of spot for Toe Town, and one for Yellow Brick. I'm planning on making like any sort of settlement I make sort of connected to some body of water, or like off the sort of close to it, because that's sort of vaguely accurate to real life. Not that Minecraft in general is accurate to real life, but like it just makes it easier to sort of generate lore, I guess. I like things to have a story, even if it's like a vague sort of implied story, just sort of a way that things are. Chocolate, what? I mean, she's right. I mean, all the woods are chocolate. That's not chocolate, but it gets an honorary an honorary mention. Yeah, okay. Nice. Wow, my inventory is a mess. Okay. So, that's true, that's true. Alright, heck. My backpack's pretty full here. There is still no one on chat, unfortunately. I suspect the fact that I'm not streaming on Twitch might have something to do with it, but oh well.
Yeah.
This will not be the last Craftside stream. Probably. At least I hope not. I'm just running around in circles here because I'm not focusing on what I'm doing. Okay. Well, there's space in this chest. I can just dump stuff, right?
Mhm.
But let someone else deal with it, you know?
By the way, Nixie,
Yes.
we now have like 7 like pillager banners.
Yeah. I saw. Just now, actually, in the chest there.
Yeah.
That is a quantity of those.
Yeah, I was trying to get up to level 3 on my thief skill, so I just did some grinding at the pillager outpost.
Nice. Oh yeah, there's a. Oh yeah, I actually didn't. I don't think I really showed this on stream, but there's a pillager outpost right there. Just right there. You can see it from spawn, basically. I realized I never sort of pointed my camera in that direction. It's like anyone watching wouldn't have been able to see it.
Yeah.
And I kind of didn't even remember it was there. So case in point. Okay, that should be well, good enough to make tools. Okay, so what was that? I heard a very strange noise. It might have been from your mic.
Yeah.
It just almost reminded
These
me of a
headphones
phantom.
shouldn't
Sorry, what?
these headphones shouldn't be leaking too much, honestly.
Oh, I know. I don't think that's what it.
Oh no.
Why do I have 2 shields? Where did I
What?
get another shield? Did I? Hold on. Did I have another shield in my inventory and just? I know what happened. Actually, I I had a shield and I was like, where'd my shield go? So I crafted another one, but it was just right there the entire time in like the bottom. How did I not see that until just now? What the hell?
Whoops.
That is hilarious, actually. I not even mad.
By the
uh,
way, I found that tungsten is like the best material for making tools out of.
is it? Huh?
Yeah, just because it is diamond level and super common.
Huh? I mean, it is, if I'm remembering correctly, a very versatile, useful material in Starbound. So, you know. Okay. So, What about for handles? Are we going by Tinker's Construct rules? Is like copper the best for that?
Let me see.
I actually don't know where to
Hmm.
look that up. Uh,
Uh, Honestly, it looks like yeah, you can just look up handle in REI and
oh
then
yeah.
hover over them.
Okay.
It actually looks like cobalt is the best handle. 1.1 durability modifier and 1 speed modifier.
Huh? Do we have any cobalt?
A bit, not much.
It's probably not worth spending on a handle then.
Yeah, tungsten is 1 and 1, which is actually worse than wood.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. I mean, wood is solid, you know, it's what vanilla tools are made out of. I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah,
balanced to be as good as a vanilla tool.
yeah.
If you use a wooden handle with a vanilla thing, that's how it's set up.
Hmm.
Which is different from Tinker's Construct, I think. It's set well, the way it's set up, it does actually give the tool more durability than a vanilla tool using the same materials, basically.
Yeah.
Which is funny because it actually uses one less of the head material for like
Hmm.
something like a pickaxe, but you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, actually copper is slightly worse than wood too,
Yeah.
funnily enough. Uh,
By the way, if we want to make any tweaks to any of it, we can. It is
fair.
all data driven.
Huh. I mean, that would require like we'd have to sort of rethink all our tools basically. Um,
Yeah.
you know what the funny part is, as far as durability, the wooden tool handle is literally the best there is. There's a couple others that are equivalent, but
Yeah.
for like value wise, wood is
Yeah.
that's funny. But yeah,
Yeah, just the main thing is we can change anything at any time without having to reboot the server. It's all data pack.
right, right. I guess just like it would mean like if we have existing tools, we would like have balanced them based on how things are before. So if we want to do that, we'd want to do it earlier rather than later,
Yeah.
sooner rather than later. Um, that said, I think for now I'm just gonna make some wooden handles and tungsten tool heads and
Hmm.
go with that.
Yeah. I'm just using right now I'm using some tools from like equipment from Dynagear.
How do you make? No, it's not in the materializing table. What am I doing? There it is.
Hmm?
I just forgot. I forgot the material preparer was a separate thing for the materializing table.
Uh yeah.
Oopsie. Okay. So we're gonna need a sword. Hold on. A pickaxe. Oh, let's start with sword. Sword blade, attack damage 7. Not bad. Current ability 700. Not bad.
Hmm.
Alright. Um,
Yeah, all the tools from Dynagear will be equivalent to the ones in materialization just because I literally use the default materialization data to set the defaults for um, the ones in Dynagear.
that is valid.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's a bit loud.
Yeah.
Uh, anvil sounds. Thanks, Minecraft.
Yeah.
Do we have like another stick in here somewhere? Yeah. Just need one more tool handle. And I was a stick short for that.
Why did that just double send right now? What the hell?
Weird. Alright, now I can ditch my existing tools, I guess.
Hooray.
Goodbye, Iron Sword. You have served me well, but, oh, it's nighttime. I was not paying attention to the sky.
I wonder, should we add the ability to make tools out of diamond?
What would we balance that as?
Just like the vanilla diamond tool values.
I mean, we have a lot of materials that are better now.
Nothing comes close to diamond in durability, though.
Oh, okay, that's fair. What if we made it so we can make diamond handles and made that like gave that like a ridiculous durability modifier?
Yeah. I think you can only do whole materials at once, so you would be able to make basically everything
Right, yeah, I know.
out of diamond.
It would just be funny to have like diamond
Yeah.
handles be like the the ideal, but have
Yeah,
the
like 5.
yeah. Ow.
Yeah.
I keep falling like 3 blocks and taking damage. Need to get me some armor. What's the best for that, by the way? What's the best armor values?
Anne made a chart of it. Let me pull it up.
Alright. Where should I put my tools? This chest is actually running out of space.
Alright, so, it looks like, yeah, you want tungsten helmet and boots and steel chest and pants. Or you can just go all tungsten because it's equivalent anyway, since you can't have more than 20 armor points at once.
Huh. I think I'll go all tungsten because that looks better.
Yeah.
Skeleton! Another skeleton! They're hiding in the trees. Around Town. They're just, taking shelter under the trees and then ambushing me.
Fun.
Arrows. Yep. It's getting warm in this room. How loud is this? Can you hear that at all?
What? No.
No,
I
okay.
think my connection might be a bit sketchy right now.
You want me to check?
Yeah,
Well, it looks like there was a massive ping spike a little while ago, but that's not right now.
you know, my connection is looking fine, just like Discord just refused to send me any of the, like, words you said in, like, the last 20 or so seconds.
But I just turned on like an air conditioning thing, and it's a little loud from my end, but it might not be audible through my mic.
Yeah, no, I can't hear it. You're good.
That said, Discord's noise noise cancellation is not quite the same as the one in my recording program, so it's not a given. But
Yeah.
it should be fine. Should be okay. Restocking on bread. Let's dump these bones. Hold on. Can't we like smelt? Yeah, we can smelt tools into nuggets.
Yep.
I'm gonna do that just for the heck of it.
At least vanilla ones. I don't have that in for Dynagear stuff.
Or at least iron, yeah.
Yeah.
It's 1 nugget per tool though, so it's like it's really stingy. But
Not worth it.
I mean, I'm doing it anyway. But
Yeah. Okay.
yep, we got 2 iron nuggets. I'm just gonna smelt 5 cobblestone so we don't waste fuel.
Alright, I'm about to do a yeah, I'm about to process some stuff.
Okay. Ooh, yeah. Can I watch from a distance?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, what we're doing here is to explain for the audience that doesn't exist. We are um
Yeah.
basically we can
We have a mod in here that lets you add recipes for blowing items up with TNT.
Yep, and we have that set to do like ore doubling basically.
Yep.
So
There we go.
how does it actually work? Is it oh yeah, it gets you twice as much powder, right? So yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that dust was the thing that exists for a sec.
Yeah.
Also, these clotheslines are so cool.
Hmm.
They look so neat.
Oh, I should. Yeah.
They're so
I should
fun.
probably add a recipe for doubling uranium ore, but oh well.
We don't.
Not that big a deal. We don't have anything that can use it.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, what's the point? Also, we need a resource pack that has a lang file to fix the broken subtitles in clothesline.
Oh yeah.
Because I keep getting like, what is it again? Wait for it to happen again.
Hmm. Oh.
Subtitles.block.clothesline.clotheslineanchor.squeak.
Yeah.
It's pretty long. Yeah, okay. I guess I can just toss my stone tools. You know, they're stone tools. They're worthless, basically.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go find Anne because I have some bluestone to give her.
Do we have... Hold on. We do have a trash can. That is a thing. And I just smelted 5
Yeah.
stone.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Oh,
can
what a
make one of
coincidence.
those. God, I keep shift clicking to take out one item when that's not how it works with this one. Shift clicking is for taking an entire stack. It's like the opposite of some other mod.
Yeah.
Yeah, trash can. Just gonna plot this down in here somewhere. Here. Wait. How does it? Hold on.
Oh yeah, I also got another
Oh,
pillager head.
you just, that's cute. You actually have to toss things into it, and you can
Oh my
right click to
god.
open it. Like you have to right click
That's
to open it and
amazing.
then toss an item in. That's adorable. I love it. Hold on, I got my items aren't quite organized how I like.
Yeah.
There we go. The one downside for tungsten as a tool material is it's really hard to see on the toolbar.
Yeah.
It's just a bit too dark, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Blends into the background.
By the way, we have like an extra iron chest plate and 3 pairs of iron leggings.
Yeah, I saw those.
Just because I got them from
Grab.
from the village I found.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Well, we could keep them for like armor stands someday, maybe.
Yeah.
I could have
We've
done
got the
that.
armor stand
I guess I could
packing,
have.
haven't we?
Oh, yeah, I think we do. Hold on. Data pack list is gonna show a lot of things, but yes, considering how many vanilla tweaks packs we have, I'm sure we do. Yep, customizable.
Yeah. Oh.
My throat caught a
We
bit
can
there.
just yeah. Oh, we can just check in the Vanilla Tweaks data pack tab.
That's true. Wait. Oh, I
In
forgot that was the thing.
advancements.
I forgot that was the thing. Wait,
That's
wait.
the
What did
thing.
I set my? Hold on. What did I set my advancement key to?
It's default
Asterisk.
L.
It's an asterisk. I set it to an asterisk.
Yeah, we have customizable armor stands.
Yeah, vanilla tweaks. We have all of them, actually.
Yeah, it's at the very bottom.
Yeah, I know. It just like does it not show the ones that we don't have, or do we literally have all of them?
I think it only shows the one. It doesn't show ones you don't have.
Okay, fair.
Just because otherwise it doesn't know what to load in for it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, oh, that's interesting. You can just craft putting it directly into dust. I mean, that makes sense. No other way to get. It's getting dark again. But yeah, what was I gonna say and or do for that? What were we literally just talking about? Actually, I literally forgot.
I
Like,
don't know.
it was armor stands, right?
Armor stands, yeah.
It's somehow that just like completely exited my brain for a sec. Like
Yeah.
I saw the tungsten dust in my crafting in my recipe book and just like immediately forgot everything else for like no reason.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go sit down at this tree over here.
Okay.
Reconsider my life choices a bit. Anyway, yes, customizable armor stands. The thing about that is we need a spot to put the armor stand thing. We need a spot to put the book spawner in.
Yeah.
Basically, it needs to be some sort of like. I mean, essentially, like it's just like a fixed point in the world that you just when you walk up to it. So like it'd be a good kind of thing to build some sort of like weird altar type thing around, you know. Like,
Yeah.
we could put it by the sacred tree maybe that I was
Yeah,
just sitting at.
that might be good.
I mean, you know, it's literally it's the stick god that made the book that gives the book, right? So like we could just we could just put it like right here. Yeah, let me do it. Hold on. It is function
AS underscore shrine colon
statue
create.
shrine slash create. Yep. And we got it. There it is.
Hooray.
I should maybe make a slightly better like just spot spot for that to stand on, but
Yeah. Oh well.
I think it's good for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now we have the statue's armor stand, the statue's book, and we can just toss that and get it back at any time by just going there. Perfect. And it won't like give you any duplicates as long as you actually have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Try it. Just toss the book
Oh
in.
my god. That is the cutest thing.
It is. It's adorable.
But yeah, check out this head I got.
I saw. I was up here a bit ago, but yeah. Neat. Arcane Magic has an interesting progression system, by the way.
Yeah, it's something.
It sure lives up to its name. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Ow.
The dev is hopefully gonna have time to work on it again soon.
It's actually kind of fun. It has its own like story to it, but like
Yep.
That almost feels a little weird to me play on this server because like I already have like this own story this story that I'm working together for this world and it slightly
Yeah.
conflicts with it.
Yeah.
Maybe more than slightly.
It's yeah. It's definitely trying to be a Thaumcraft like.
Which is cool and all. I mean, Thaumcraft is cool, but I feel like it doesn't have quite as much of an actual like story told through like notes and stuff though. Like I could
It
just
actually does. It actually does have quite a bit of story.
I guess I've just literally never gotten that far in Thaumcraft. I just
Valid. Yeah, it's mostly like the
I'm pretty
Eldritch
sure
stuff.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I never got like very far at all. I know AC was really into it a while and they know a lot about it. So
Yeah.
I am familiar with stuff about it secondhand, but I have not seen most of it myself. Anyway, if I'm done walking in circles, as I do when talking.
Okay. I love IRC because I just get random notifications out of nowhere saying things like, quote, it's within reasonable yeeting power, I think.
Oh, speaking of IRC, did I show, I don't know. Actually, I don't think I mentioned this to you. I'm making a well, actually no. You were in the IRC channel where I
Yeah,
mentioned
I
this.
was in Lynn. Yeah.
Where I mentioned that I was making the fake IRC thing. Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, because you commented on how you appreciated Raincoat as a character.
Yeah. Raincoat is great.
Yes. Chaos Envy is my favorite character archetype.
Yeah. Oh, hey,
Honestly.
turtles.
Oh yeah. On the beach. Yep.
Yeah.
There sure do be turtles on the beach. By the way, speaking of beaches, has Beach Slimes updated yet?
I don't think it has.
Rip. If you have
I
the
will
if
look into it soon.
yeah, if you have the time, maybe you could see if it's something that like is easily
Working.
yeah, or even just like if it's something that's easily fixable. If it's like
Yeah.
got an open source or whatever, I don't remember if
Yeah, it's by Sargon, so it probably is.
should. Okay, good, cool,
It's just on GitLab instead of GitHub.
right.
You know, we probably need to get a better food source at some point than bread,
Why? Bread's fine.
because bread doesn't give much saturation.
I mean that's true, but also well if you let your hunger tick down a bit more, then it's good enough.
Hmm. Yeah.
But I mean,
Not for me, who gets into fights constantly.
oh, that's fair. Good. Yeah. Well, I know actually. The best food source I could. We'd want to do something with villages. Villagers at some point, right?
Yeah, I found a village.
Yeah. So, farmers. I'm pretty sure
Hmm.
like master level farmers can get a golden carrot trade.
Yeah.
So that could be a good food source if we can get the trade low enough and get a good enough source of emeralds,
Hmm.
which
Yeah,
again
I've
would be through
actually been thinking
villagers.
of adding something to the artisan skill that lets you sell things for higher prices from villagers or to villagers.
Ooh, that'd be neat. Just like not like not lowering the prices, but just um
Yeah,
reducing the amount of
just raising how much they'll pay for stuff.
What, like, just like they'll pay 2 emeralds for a given quantity of things instead of one?
Yeah, something like that.
Because I'm pretty sure that's generally how it works. They have like a number of things that you can give them, and then they only give you 1 emerald
Hmm.
for it. You know?
Yeah. Or they'll take, or like they'll ask for fewer things to and for an emerald.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I was. That's the way like the game would do it. That's how the discounts work normally.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm
I
not
wonder.
yet sure.
I'm.
I'm not yet sure how feasible that is, but I will look into it.
Yeah, I mean, I know that like how villagers get like trades and stuff is through like gossip and stuff, which is an NBT thing. So in theory, what you could do is like anytime you trade with a villager, if you have the artisan skill, it like increases the chance of spreading the sort of gossip that gets you like a discount specifically on that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems
Yeah,
theoretically possible.
I'll look into it.
Uh, yes.
Yeah,
Also,
honestly, one of the main reasons I want Epicurean in is because I really like the saturation only mode.
oh, I mean, we could also get like jelly.
Hmm? Yeah, jelly too.
Jelly is a thing. I guess like
Yeah,
like I was a little resistant to adding it, but like we don't I don't have to use it. Like
yeah. Like that's the main thing for like most mods. Like unless there's something that like totally changes the game's flow, you don't have to use it.
yeah, that's true. I mean, some people have like a thing where like they kind of have trouble like knowing something's there and like
Hmm.
sort of like that kind of messes with them a bit, and that's valid. I don't think I usually have that sort of problem though.
Hmm.
But like hmm. I guess like if you were to add some sort of tech mod that had a sort of like RF type thing, I would want to stay like 10 miles away from it at any given time, but like
Hmm. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Just as long as it's not in control of being able to access our stuff, it should be mostly fine.
Yee.
Because that was the main issue we had on Craftside 1.
God, yeah. Was it Craftside 1? Is it
1 or
that?
2, I think.
Huh. Wow, it's been so long. Like it's funny how many like iterations how it's gone through like 4 different iterations, and like most of
Yeah.
them are really short-lived, and it's like Sen joked about this being the new Hermitcraft, but like it's not comparable at all because
Yeah.
for one, we were never streaming that in the first, or we were never like making videos about it in the first place, until just now. But also like,
Hmm.
um, we had like a absurdly small user base, and
Hmm.
the servers died after like a few weeks most times, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like the one that had that problem that you were talking about. I feel like that one lasted a fair bit, like maybe a month.
Yeah. A couple.
It was a little while, but eventually we
Hmm.
forgot about it or stopped maintaining it. I think for the first few times, I think I was in charge of that. I know like Craftside 4, I'm pretty sure it was Una actually
Mm.
sort of like gave it
Yeah.
was providing the hosting for it, and then she couldn't. Did
Yeah.
she? I don't actually haven't checked Una's pronouns in a bit. Not sure. Yeah. Anyway, yes, that was no longer able to be a
Yeah.
thing. So,
Hmm. Yeah. Applied energistics was a mistake.
God. I mean, that wasn't. We weren't even using that. We were using refined
We
storage.
were. Oh yeah. Well, just like refined storage was made because applied energistics hadn't updated to to
Refined
above
storage. Well,
170.
no. Refined storage is like applied energistics without all the stuff that makes it really, you know, energistics.
Yeah,
If that makes
mm,
any sense, it's
it does.
it's applied energistics without all the bullshit.
Yeah,
Basically, I didn't mind it. Um, relatively speaking, as far as mods with RF stuff go, I guess.
but yeah, just like energy-based storage was a mistake in general
Yeah.
because if your power dies, you're screwed.
Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. I remember you spent so long trying to get like trying to put together it was what was it called? The Harvest Craft item that had like the best value in the culinary generator?
Beef Wellington.
Beef Wellingtons. Yes, you had like a whole like beef Wellington automation. It was
Yeah.
and it was even harder because you had to do it because you were doing it like vegetarian, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like all from like soy and oh god.
Yeah.
That was a
It
mess.
was fun, but I wouldn't
Yeah.
do it again.
Mhm. Mhm. Mood. There is still definitely no one watching right now.
Yeah. Oh well.
Let me actually double check something like very briefly here.
Yeah. Want to know something interesting about materialization?
What?
You can actually enchant materialization tools.
I mean that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like
just like you can't with applied energistics.
did
They've got their own whole like upgrade sort of thing.
you, I think you might have mixed up mods there. But yeah,
Oh
I
no, no, not applied energistics. Yeah, no,
Tinker's
Tinkers.
Construct. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's okay. That happens, you know. We're
yeah.
just
So
yeah.
many mods.
There are so many. The 1.12 modding scene was a lot, and
It was ins.
I am so glad to be
It
free of
was.
it. Like
Yeah,
R.I.P. Nixieland. That was that was a fun time, and I really would like to get chisels and
yeah,
bits or something like that again someday. But like overall, I do not miss
yeah,
1.12 modding in general. Like
yeah. Forge is a mess.
it is. I get the impression that Fabric is a bit of a mess too, but like way less so. Okay,
Yeah,
seriously,
no,
how am I
it is.
hearing clothesline? Hold on, that is
Yeah,
I'm gonna actually measure this. This is so that's x 350 over to about x one, so that's about 200 blocks in the x direction and over 100 blocks in the z direction. That's a lot.
yeah. That's a bug.
I don't know if it's a bug so much as just like sounds sort of like it's like subtitle the way subtitles work is basically like if there is literally any volume level at all for them, I'm pretty sure it'll show up.
Yeah,
Which means a lot of the time you can see things on subtitles that you wouldn't like as a hearing person you would with like
yeah, but like just
standard functional
350
hearing.
blocks.
It is a bit much, I think. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Mm,
Cave noises.
yeah.
I love how like there were just a few of them at first, but then they added more of them, and they were just even scarier.
Yeah, I hate them. I want dynamic surroundings back so I can get rid of them.
Oh god, dynamics. I just want the footstep sounds back. Honestly, that's what I care about the most, more than anything
Yeah.
else.
Mhm.
Dynamic surrounding had such good footstep sounds. It was like it
Yeah.
actually felt like you were walking around in the world. It was great.
Mhm.
I'm still just walking in circles. I moved over to yellow brick, but I'm still just walking in circles while talking. I'm not doing
Oh my
anything.
god. That is such a mood on it,
I can't
honestly.
I literally I mean I can't multitask. That's not a thing I do, you know.
Yeah.
I need to decide what I want to do right now and then start working on it. And what I should do is actually talk about what I'm doing so I can get myself through it and sort of like not get distracted by the conversation because the conversation is about what I'm doing, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
So let's see. I have started to sort of like I have a bit of a weird sort of path layout here that sort of outlines another shape that may fit a building in it. That's how I've kind of been doing this, or that's how I did it for the tavern. I love building with the terrain though. Like this,
Yeah.
the fact that the tavern is kind of built into a little bit of a hill here is just
Mhm.
it was really fun to do. And I think it
Yeah,
turned
I'm
out
kind
well.
of doing that with the house I'm making in the forest.
Neat, yeah. Oh, ow. Someone I've been watching a lot of videos from lately is Pixel Riffs,
Mm.
who you probably know as the common.
Minecraft recap guy.
Yeah, but he also has his own series called the Minecraft Survival Guide, which I have watched in its entirety.
Nice.
I mean, it started sometime around it started in 1.13, not too long ago, but it's a 5 days a week sort of thing, and he just, it's gotten to the point where most of the time it's not necessarily sort of like it's still, I mean, it's still, he tries to keep it sort of sort of like a tutorial style thing, but it's also sort of like his own building projects and stuff. It's kind of a neat little
Mhm.
mix of sort of tidbits of information among like seeing like how he likes to play the game, and it's fun because like I sort
Mhm.
of relate to his sort of philosophy on Minecraft a lot. Other like I mean, he plays without resource packs and without any data packs, mainly aside from the anti-enderman griefing, because like he wants to
Yeah.
do like a sort of authentic like vanilla Minecraft experience for the survival guide world. But I don't think that's necessarily like what he'd do if he were just playing on his own. And
Mhm.
like just the way he talks about like how he likes to make things like with lore and stuff. Like he wants he
Yeah.
like it's just it's a good series to watch. Like he was the one who inspired me to make like a gigantic wheat field on Nixieland way
Hmm.
back then, because that was one of the first things he did. Um, as far as like notable projects
Yeah.
on his survival guide world, and like the funny thing is he actually used up an entire diamond hoe making that wheat field,
Oh my god.
but the serious dedication advancement was bugged at the time, so he had to go back and get it again later. And what he did was he made this he made a what's essentially an AFK hoe breaker.
Oh my god.
You just
Serious
made
dedication is breaking a diamond hoe, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that's yeah, just the achievement was the advancement was bugged, so he didn't get it the first time, so he just automated it the second time.
Oh my god.
And I love that, like, just the sort of audacity of like making some an AFK hoe breaker. Just
Yeah. Gosh.
the I
So, you know there are Minecraft speedruns, yeah?
yes,
There's an there's a category for all achievements,
an AF
which is like still 1.7 to 1.9 or so. But I wonder if anyone's ever tried to do an all advancements run.
well, I know people have tried to speedrun specifically the how did we get here advancement, which is one of the hidden ones.
Yeah.
Which is so like a furious cocktail is just getting all the potion effects at once, but how did we get here is
Yeah, no,
all the status effects.
it's all but saturation now because
Yeah, yeah, they
saturation
took
is
that out. But the people who figured but people figured out how to get it with the saturation included even,
yeah,
which was impressive. People made like this whole sort of like convoluted machine, sort of like semi-automatic machine for like
yep,
getting all of the effects essentially in like the right order and in the shortest amount of time possible. It was
yeah,
really
it's
neat.
ridiculous.
It's so cool. I love it. But yeah, I mean, like, speaking, I'm not doing a thing.
Yeah.
One more tangent before I try to start doing something. Speedruns in general are it's so fun to see like some of the weird categories they have. Like
Yeah.
one of my old favorites is Ocarina of Time. Go home and die percent.
Yeah.
Because it's literally just the goal is to die inside Link's house, and
Yep.
to do that, basically, I mean, it's interesting because basically, like the sort of meta for it, like the actual sort of prerequisite for that is essentially just having bomb choose, because there's a way
Mhm.
to sort of glitch that and sort of get yourself to take damage and walk and take lethal damage and get into the door trigger while while the hurt animation is playing, and then you die inside the house.
Yeah.
That's basically how you do it. But so
Mhm.
really, all the run is it's just bomb choose as fast as possible, then back to Link's house run.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure how people do that is like the bottom is like glitching into the bottom of the well. Because
Mhm.
that's and then glitching through like some water, some of the terrain and into some water and getting a chest that has some bomb shoes in it. it's and there's at least a few save warps in there, but yeah, it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
It's definitely fun to watch the at least the first time or two.
Mhm.
I've actually been watching Portal and Portal 2 speed runs lately,
Mhm.
and I actually recently started watching, like just today, started watching a tutorial series on Portal 2 speedruns by the current world record holder for it.
Nice.
I don't know their actual name is their YouTube name is just can't even.
Yeah.
Um,
They actually ran Portal 2 at GDQ this year.
yeah, I know. That's how I'm pretty sure that's what I saw first from them. Uh,
Yeah.
and they yeah, it was like I just but the tutorial series I don't really plan to speedrun Portal 2, but it's fun to watch, like interesting to sort of hear about all the strategies and stuff, and also it's kind of hilarious seeing all the like just there's a lot of really funny moments in it, like where
Yeah.
especially several times where he tries to demonstrate like doing a strat wrong, and then he does it correctly on accident,
Oops.
and and he just like. And there was one time where he was like, "See, if you do this dialogue trigger at the wrong time, then you have to wait in the elevator for a few more seconds." And it was like, but it just fades out immediately. It's like, wait, no, what?
Oops. Yeah.
It's, I mean, it's a bunch of little things, but it's the kind of comedy I love. Is just like very, very sort of incidental humor, I guess.
Mhm. Yeah, I remember a anecdote I heard from a former Mario Kart 64 speedrunner is once they were at a grocery store trying to get food, get food for dinner, and they picked up the wrong kind of ham, and their hands instinctively went to do the button combination for resetting a race.
Oh my god.
Just because that's what they do when they fuck up now.
Oh, that's too funny. Oh my god. Actually. Okay, so all right, so the two things I have in Yellow Brick so far are a fishing hut and a tavern. What do I need next?
Uh,
Oh, you're glitching out of it there. Hold on.
oh. Yeah. Honestly, Yellow Brick is almost like between a fishing hut and tavern.
Yeah?
It kind of sounds like a pirate town.
Huh. I mean, it's not really near an ocean, so it feels kind of weird for it
Yeah.
to be, but well, hold on.
I mean, there's no reason you can't have freshwater pirates.
Oh my god. No, that's I'm sorry, that's just like just buy it. Well, first of all, that's a cool name for a band, but also just like um also just like that would be a great name for like just a group of people sort of like in the lore. Just
Yeah.
freshwater pirates, that's what they're called.
Hmm.
That's actually perfect. I love it. I mean, like I don't know whether the aesthetic fit well, wooden sandstone that could absolutely be a piratey thing. You know what? That's
Yeah.
you're right. Sure. Let's make it up. Let's freshwater pirates. I love it. So, with that in mind, what else should I put in my town then?
Hmm. Definitely docks.
Right. I mean, I have a dock right by the fishing hut. It's
Alright, yeah, that's good.
it's a fairly. I mean, it's a fairly it's a fairly small one, but also it's a river. So
Yeah.
it kind of gets in the way of
Should
some of
there
the
be a
river.
shipyard?
I should. There's not really room for one. Um,
Yeah.
that's the thing about freshwater pirates. They wouldn't have very big boats.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So you don't need a huge shipyard.
that's true. I feel like I should actually dig out some of this desert here to actually get the river back up to like a normal width because right now the dock's sort of extending out into the river and sort of cutting off half of it, and so
Hmm.
it doesn't really look like a complete river anymore, and that feels like kind of a mistake on my part, but I can fix it by yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and get some free sand in the process. But
Yeah.
not that we don't have replenishable sand thanks to the exploding recipes, but
Yeah.
which is
Apparently, there's also a
cool.
recipe where you can set some item on fire and get gunpowder. I'm not sure what. I will have to look into that.
Hey, actually, question: could we get an exploding recipe that some sort of exploding recipe that gets us clay?
Yeah, I was actually thinking, I actually had an idea for that.
Yeah,
Uh, do you remember have you ever heard of a mod called Ex Nihilo?
that sounds familiar. Hold on, I'm fighting some
It's the
husks.
big, yeah,
Yeah.
it's the big Skyblock mod.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember the name. Oh, it was yeah. It was because I think I played Sky Factory 4 or 5 like briefly, whichever the latest one
Yeah.
is. Very
One of the
briefly
things in
before
that
I
is if,
realized like it just wasn't working. Like it just was lagging way too much. It just was killing my
one
computer.
of the things in that is, an ability to is it had the ability to have, like, it had like special fluid barrels, and if you put, dust from it into a barrel, you got clay.
Right.
And I thought, hey, we have a mod that lets you add recipes for interacting with cauldrons using JavaScript. Why not add a sand to clay cauldron thing?
That could work. I mean, that
Yeah.
kind of what's clay in real life? Like, I like to make when I think of crafting recipes to add to things. This is just me being a huge nerd, but I like to actually think about like chemical composition. Like when I came up with the gunpowder recipe for my like peaceful mode crafting data pack, I'm pretty sure I actually looked up what gunpowder is made of, and that's how I decided
Yeah.
on it. Like, I used glowstone as an equivalent for sulfur, and then it was I forget what else. But I mean, like, burnt paper isn't really an accurate recipe.
Yeah.
But I'll forgive it. You know, not everyone can be a gigantic dweeb like me, presumably.
Yeah. I will look up clay in a bit once I'm done mining.
All right, I could also do it on my second monitor slash tablet. Right now I'm just expanding this river a bit.
Hmm.
You know me, I love expanding things.
Yep.
That's a joke like maybe 3 people will get.
Hmm.
Oh hey, it even filled itself in because of the way I did it. Neat. Okay. Okay, well this I mean the sandbake underneath it is still mostly under,
Hmm.
so I mean it's kind of clear right now that it's an artificially expanded river. Maybe that's okay. Like it could be like the lore is that like the border, the area within the border just sort of appeared and overwrote some of the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we could say that like the dock was originally, meant for like a larger river, and that
Yeah.
because the part of the river in the desert is smaller, so maybe they dug some stuff out so that it could actually continue to fit.
Yeah.
And I actually, I built the dock in a way that sort of implies that some pieces of it sort of fell off when the border came in,
Mm-hmm.
and they had to rebuild some of it, sort of.
Yeah.
Maybe the dock used to be larger, but part of it is gone now.
Mm-hmm.
I want to build like details like
Okay,
that
my
into the world.
inventory is full. Time for me to head back.
Nice. Sounds like a successful mining session or an unsuccessful something else. It's like if it's a mining succession, that's a success. Otherwise, you're. I want to say I
Yeah,
was
no,
gonna
this
say
has been a
I was gonna say otherwise
this
you're doing something wrong, but like honestly, it's Minecraft doing something wrong. It's just like the inventory system is a mess inherently.
yeah.
But
Yeah, no, it has been a very successful mining session.
that is good news. I'm gonna go look up clay.
All right.
Just Wikipedia search clay. uh,
Huh.
Clay. Okay, I'm gonna read this out loud just for fun. Clay is a finely grained natural rock or soil material that combines one or more clay minerals with possible traces of quartz, metal oxides, and organic matter. Geologic clay
All right.
deposits are mostly composed of phyllosilicate materials containing variable amounts of water trapped in the mineral structure. Clays are plastic due to the particle size. I am fairly certain uh, plasticity doesn't have a single consistent definition, but sure, Wikipedia. Due to particle size and geometry as well as water content, they become hard, brittle, and non-plastic on drying or firing. Yeah. Depending on the soil's content, which is found, clay may appear in various colors from white to dull gray to brown, deep orange, red. Okay, so Minecraft clay is gray. Mostly a
Mm-hmm.
grayish, like a dull gray. So, clay minerals typically form over long periods of time as a result of the gradual chemical weatherings of rock, usually silicate bearing by low concentration of carbonic acid. Hold on.
Silica bearing.
Silicate. Yeah, no. Clay is a silicate thing.
All right. So sand is perfect.
Yeah, yes. Is sand silicate too? That's.
Yeah, sand is silica.
Okay, yeah, no, sand and water, because clay has water trapped in the middle. Okay, that's believable. That's close enough. I can
All
dig
right.
that. Yeah, that works. It does mean clay is going to be slightly less easy to farm than sand, but that's fair, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a more valuable thing. I want a way to get renewable terracotta,
Yeah.
basically. So yeah,
Okay. My backpack is now full to the brim, and I am out of torches. Time to head home.
we're such nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aha! Lava. Perfect.
ooh? What you need lava for?
That.
Fair. Fair enough.
Gotta get home somehow.
Okay, fair. I guess if keep inventory is on, you might as well.
Yeah, no, I was so lost. And
Yeah.
plus, now I have a death point to go back to next time I want to keep mining.
True. I believe this is what the speedrun community would call a death warp.
Yep.
I mean, arguably, considering how Minecraft's respawn system works and how like saving isn't a thing, it could arguably can be comparable to a save warp too. But like,
Yeah.
they're sort of two sides of the same coin in a sense, and
Yeah.
especially in Minecraft,
Mm-hmm.
since yeah, a save warp in any other sense wouldn't reasonably be able to be a thing in Minecraft. So
Yeah.
might as well say that's what it is. And it's getting dark again. Okay. Well, at least I made some progress on the river. That's not nothing.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that there's these just two block indent in the grass kind of bugs me. I might actually fix that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just grab a couple blocks of dirt from here and there. Fixed. As soon as the grass grows, at least. It's a good thing this fishing house has a bed in it. Oh, you know what I just realized?
What?
Slash remembered. Banners are a thing.
Yeah.
And we could have, like, hypothetical, like sort of lore-wise groups of people, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say factions because that implies like some sort of like that.
Combat.
Yeah.
Hey, Nixie, I've got a question for you.
Yes.
Do you have 5 levels of experience?
I have 13 right now. Why do
Awesome.
you ask?
I'm going to give you something that will help you a lot.
Okay. I'm at Yellow Brick right now, for the record.
Yeah, no, I know. I see you.
Oh, hello. Ooh. Oh yeah, the character sheet.
Level up in Artisan.
Not thief. Sorry, I just assumed. I just assumed because like wall jump, but like.
Yeah, well, I mean both. You can actually get both right now. It's 5 levels each.
Oh, neat. I am trying to sort of make this look more naturalistic because there's a perfect diagonal line before.
Yeah.
There we go. That's good enough. Okay. Character
Yeah.
sheet. Artisan. Puts. Oh, I love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
no, that's what Artisan does right now.
Oh my gosh. That's literally all it does right now? Is that why you were talking about needing more things to put on it?
Yeah.
Ah, I see. I might have some ideas at some point. But yeah, the trading thing sounds like a good idea.
Hmm. Yeah, Epicurean has some integration with it where if you have Artisan, you will get a bit more potion effect from Epicurean foods you eat.
Hmm. Brawler is an interesting idea.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if this wall jump works. It should. That looks familiar. That is the wall jump I remember. Hell yeah.
It goes just a bit high. I think it might go just a bit higher than the old wall jump does. I've
I
tried to
feel
tweak it to get the right height, but never really could.
it does feel a bit higher, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna complain about that. I don't
Yeah.
mind.
Hmm.
It's I mean it's a bit maybe a bit high, but yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it back into config in some update.
Is it like a velocity that it sets, basically?
Yeah.
So it's hard to sort of figure out precisely.
Yep.
Makes sense. Okay.
I got a really good haul.
I interpreted that as the wrong kind of haul because like homonyms, but
Yeah.
I got what you meant after a sec, but
Yeah. I got like 5 stacks of iron ingots and
neat.
like 2 or 3 stacks of tungsten.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Hey, I just realized I don't have a trash can over here. I mean, would pirates have a trash can that doesn't
Want
really
me to
fit the
bring that one
aesthetic?
over?
No, I mean I could I need you know what I need to do? I need to make like some sort of like thing to put around the trash can basically to make it sort of fit the pirate aesthetic.
Yeah.
Uh I just have a tomato seed in my inventory and I don't really need it.
Hmm.
Actually,
Yeah, for
you know who would throw tomatoes? Pirates.
who? Yeah.
Pirates would throw tomato. I'm gonna make a tomato farm in my pirate
Yeah.
town, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I should talk to Falk about getting compost values for the tomato seeds and tomatoes.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, like, I tried putting tomatoes seeds into the composter and it didn't work.
Yeah.
That would be why. Although I don't, is it a mod or is it like 1.14.3 that makes it so rotten flesh can be put in composters?
In the composter?
Yeah,
That's vanilla.
I could have sworn it wasn't. Oh, is there any way to make it so rotten, so like poisonous potatoes can be put in a composter? Because that seems like it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
You could make fertilizers with
Hey,
like
Nix.
nasty potatoes, right? Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't need it now. It was just for the.
Hmm.
I guess I could. I'm not. I'm gonna store it in the upstairs of the tavern
Yeah.
for now. I could make this into an actual like a sort of inn, but I mean, there's not a ton of room here for more than one bed, or I don't know.
Yeah. Right. I am going to AFK for just a bit.
Alrighty.
I have something to add.
Ooh, interesting. Pirates farms. How would pirates do farms? I mean, these aren't normal pirates or these aren't stereotypical. These aren't your stereotypical pirates. These are freshwater pirates, which
Yeah.
means I can do whatever I want with them basically. Just like vaguely sort of like still having a piratey aesthetic, sort of like
Hmm.
I mean, I imagine the way they do things would be very sort of I don't know if democratic is the right word, but like if we like taking from actual like real life pirates as far as like philosophy or not like way of sort of doing things, right? Like
Hmm.
how would they I'm I only I don't know like I'm not super knowledgeable on that I feel.
Hmm.
But like do you are you familiar with that at all? Like
With what?
pirates like in real life as a thing in history.
Pirates?
Yeah,
Somewhat.
I'm just trying to think like
Right.
I guess like I'm imagining I don't want to imagine them as just like chaotic, like that seems like just that seems like just a stereotype, like
Hmm.
but I feel like or like chaotic as far as like just reckless sort of that kind of thing
Yeah.
like and the way of I want to take I want to sort of retcon sort of or like take inspiration from how I've been building now not knowing what I was building for
Hmm.
and incorporate that into sort of their way of thinking I guess and what I've done right now is something that really fits into the land
Hmm.
and uses local resources very effectively. But like in a way that still looks pretty, but like isn't
Yeah.
excessively
But you're
fanciful.
really robotic right now.
Ooh, yeah, I hear that. One moment, ping's going down. It's yep, okay. Yeah, there was a ping spike there. Sorry. It, oh shit, it's that didn't sound good. Discord. I'm gonna try reconnecting real
Hang
quick.
on Discord for just a bit, okay?
Yeah, heck. Oh heck. Okay, so pirates. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh hey, sorry. So can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. Sorry. Just sometimes, Discord doesn't know that my mic is there, etc., etc. So
Can I
the
teleport to you to see the glitch?
yeah, okay. I mean, it's hard to see from your end because the difference between so you see these stairs here.
Let me try and pull up your stream then.
Oh no, you're not gonna be able to see it from there either. Actually, it's about the
Okay.
same. But so if I grab onto the lower half of these stairs, right?
Mhm.
Oh, well, I just accidentally did it there. But if I grab onto the lower half, I did the upper half again. Here, yeah, no. See, like if I grab onto this, I hold. But if I can hold down Shift and grab onto the top of the top half of the stairs, and I get immediately launched up.
Oh my god.
It's a bit tricky
Yeah.
to pull off, but like it just bounces you immediately.
Yeah.
It's
That's because it detects you as having immediately detached from the wall.
honestly, I don't mind that. Oh, that was a lag spike.
Oh yeah, that's me reloading.
Yeah, I mean, I see in the chat. But yes.
Alright, now to make a cauldron.
Okay. Where should I put this farm? I was thinking. So before Discord got all fucky, I was saying basically like the what I've built so far. It's sort of it's built into the land, sort of like connected to it, sort of, and like using local materials. It's not.
Yeah.
It's sort of got like it's got like aesthetic to it, but it's not particularly fanciful. It's I wouldn't call it like excessively practical either, though.
Yeah.
It's like they've got style, but not to the point of. They've got a bit of style, but not to the point of like it getting in the way of anything, I guess. So, and like the paths are very like along the natural curves of the land.
Yeah.
So, I feel like if they were, how would they set up a farm then? Like some sort of crop field. They probably wouldn't like level out terrain for it very much, would they? They'd probably find a relatively already flat spot and just go with what's already there.
Yeah.
Like right here, just to the south of the tavern. Perfect.
Hey, Nixie.
Yeah?
Sand to clay in a cauldron works.
Sweet. Okay, so, Oh, one thing about this, though, is it's not really particularly near water. Hold on, let me look at my map here. If I go over, there's another river, like, right behind basically the other direction would probably be a better spot. I feel like I could work with this. It's less of a clear-cut space, but that feels like something they'd take as a challenge, like not particularly to their own detriment, but just like if they can get away with it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It'll take 1 bottle of fluid every time you create a piece of clay.
Like a block of clay?
Or block, yeah.
Okay, it's a block of sand to a block of clay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There's currently not any way to dispense or automate right-clicking on the cauldron. with the
Don't
sand, but you might be able to automate filling the cauldron. I don't know.
isn't well. Hold on.
Hmm?
Because okay, so redstone bits. Hold on. It's has a placer and a breaker, but it doesn't. Okay. I don't know if a placer would work. Like it wouldn't just automate
Yeah, I don't
all
know.
right clicks. It would just specifically placing stuff, probably.
Yeah. Let me check.
You know what I should do? I should find some
Hmm?
place. One thing I should do for like making this sort of area is I should find some place where I can, reasonably put down some like large 2x2 spruce trees and not have to worry about the puzzle being a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Puzzle problem. Um, and then just get myself a big axe or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Mega axe was it?
All right. Yeah. It looks like it's using the vanilla block placement dispenser behavior, which I believe is just calling world set block state, so it doesn't actually use the block, which is what's needed.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. You were the one who made the cauldron recipe thing, right? So you
Yeah, I
could
made the cauldron recipe thing. Yeah.
so you could theoretically set it up so that dispensers could do it.
Uh, I would need to mix in to dispensers themselves, just
Fair.
because of the way dispensers work.
Right,
You
yeah.
can't just because dispensers can only have behaviors based on the item and vaguely what's in front of them, but it always needs to know what item it's holding to be able to choose what behavior to use.
Right.
Oh, mom's calling. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello, welcome back.
Hi, I actually need to head off in just a little because I've got a job interview in an hour. Oh boy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like I've it's kind of weird because I've like already got the job, but they still need to interview me so that they can get my tax forms and stuff so I can actually be paid.
Huh. Well, congrats then.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. But yeah, I've basically got to head off now. I will be back later.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
Bye bye. Mhm. 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 Da 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 da. Mhm. Oops. Hold on. Okay. There is going to be a food break soon. For anyone who is watching and cares about that. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. That was a successful mining trip, jeez. Kinda curious. If I can, like, see how far this... Oh. Well. That complicates it a bit. God, the frame rate on the stream is not nearly as good as it is on my end, huh? And it doesn't look like 30 FPS, but the preview might just be wrong. Oh, it's raining. Nice. Aw, darn. I can bet that it'll stop rain. Okay, it's thundering. Okay. Fine. Well, can't let me have my heckin' rain. We really should have a mod that, like, makes it so sleeping doesn't reset the weather if it's just rain. I'm gonna ask Mary to do that. Because if that's feasible, you know, like, because yeah, that is so much iron. Toss that in here. Wow, wowie. Of course, there's scum. Where is it? There you are. Grab your shield. Holy fuck. No, hold on. This is a bigger priority. Shit. Okay. What's up here? Okay, so where did this all start? And you know, this could be more lore bits, I guess. I am glad I turned fire tick off though. There's no way I would have been able to put this out without doing that. Uh... Oh, the underside of these leaves are on fire. I'm just... Seriously, what started this? Maybe I should have brought some water. Definitely should have brought some water. Grab that. Okay, so... Assessing things a bit here, it seems... gotten most of the fire. Now, where the hell did it come from? Like, actually, what the hell? I mean, where does it look like this came from? Oh no! Oh, bunny. Bunny. I'm sad now. There. It's very localized to this, like, small area. It's spread out from... Must have been about here. I don't see any source of fire, though. I don't hear lava. Did something set fire? I don't know how else that would happen. I'll have to look back into that later. Food is on the way. So I'm gonna... Okay. Mm, hello. Okay, no, I'm gonna actually stop the stream for now.